everybody. It's me again, just going to carry on. The next thing to do, I don't think we need this file anymore here. Let's shut that. So the next thing I'm going to do is going to add some test cases and start trying to refactor the code. So let's add some more test cases for the aged brie and try to document the current behavior. Then we can add some test cases for other things. Okay, so the behavior we want to test, actually increasing quality the older it gets, well it doesn't seem to at the moment. Okay, once the summer data is passed, quality goes twice as fast, HP actually increasing quality the older it gets. Quality of item is never more than 50, that'll be an interesting test to have. So there seems to be some change between sell by date of 1, 0, -1, which we may want to have a look at with our tests. And increasing quality the older it gets, that looks interesting. Let's try to add some tests for that. But increasing quality the older it gets after once the sell by date has passed. Okay, so let's do one of those then. Test case, sell in -4, quality 6. And what we expect to have is, let's move HBRE to name, let's put that in the before each, because we're going to be doing that on all of them. Okay. Okay. Move -4 to quality, sorry, sell in. There, I still can't type. Move 6 to quality, perform update item, expect sell-in to be, I suppose, -5, it'll carry on decreasing. Expect quality to be 7. Let's see what happens. It doesn't work. Have I forgotten to save it? Or do we have the same problem with multiple test cases, multiple files? No, we don't. So what's in all tests at the moment? Yeah, it's there. So what was the problem? Expected 3 was 4. Odd. We're still in sell in 10 quality 5. I thought I changed that. Oh! It can't compile anymore. This is a problem I find with cobol-check, in that it's still running the old test suite. So let's remove all tests. CBL, sorry, what was it called again? CC. CC and CC19.cbl. And let's try this again, and we'll see it doesn't get very far because there's obviously a problem with unexpected move expecting times. 138, what's going on here? Let's have a look. Cat -n, more 138. What do we have here? Move 10 to sell in. Interesting. Expecting times. I'm not sure what the problem there is. Something here a little bit too long. What are the changes I've made? On the one hand, I moved HBRE to name. Let's put this back in here. Now it works. Interesting. I wonder what's going on here. I'll look into that later. Maybe I can find the answer. However, everything's wrong here. Expected 5 was plus 3. This is odd. Expected sell-in minus 4, quality 6. Expected quality of 7 was 5. Well, it's no wonder that it goes down to 5 rather than increasing to 7 if it thinks that it's at day 3 and not at day minus 4, day minus 5. What's going on here then? Let's see. Yes, that's the problem, isn't it? Sell-in is unsigned. So it's already it's always a positive number, and quality as well is always a positive number. So these tests won't work at the moment because the code is obviously wrong. It's not just that the code is badly formatted, the code is really wrong. What should we do? Let's try to fix the code. We shouldn't change code before we have tests, but I'm going to make them signed numbers at least. Okay, we're getting a little bit further. Now it thinks the quality is 5. What's the best course of action? Let's write tests which document the current behavior. That's probably the best course of action. Let's do that. Then we'll change the code to be correct. Is that the best course of action? Or let's just let the tests fail. Let's write what we expect and let the test fail. The way I see it, it should do that. And if it doesn't do that, then something's wrong. Let's make another test case for sell in minus 5, quality 50, and move h3 to name. I wonder why that doesn't work. Move minus 5 to sell in, move 50 to quality, form update item, expect sell in to be minus 6, and quality should also be 50 because quality is capped at 50 if I remember the instructions correctly. Quality item is never more than 50, so it should be capped there. So there's a lot of stuff here which is not going to work. It should compile and we get lots of errors. Let's put all this in one line. So remove, and then we do we want to do that? No, we want to do this, don't we? Check minus P, Gilded Rose. Okay, cool. So we have lots of failing tests, which we sort of expect because the code is incorrect. Let's write one for sulfurous. It was before each, wasn't it? Oh, let's copy this. 3. Okay, test case, sell in 15, quality 15, and what are we expecting for sulfurous? So first being this item never has to be sold or decreases in quality. So we're assuming that quality and sell by never change for sulfurous. Okay, move, what's it called? Sulfurous, comma, hand of Ragnaros to name, move 15 to sell in, move 15 to quality, perform, update item, expect sell in to be 15, expect quality to be 15. Let's make it different numbers. unhappy. Update item is not defined. It is. Oh, per from is not defined. That's better. Okay, so we now have those test cases. We have test case for sulfurous here. Here. We have test for brie here. Ah, two sulfurous test cases. Which is because we have this problem with Emacs doubling files. Okay. Let's get rid of that one. Now there should be just one sulfurous. There it is. It's the sulfurous test suite, and there's the brie test suite. As you can see, it's broken. Sulfurous is broken as well. Expected 20 was 19. Is it broken because it hasn't? Because I wrote the name wrong. Let's see. Sulfurous, comma, hand of Ragnaros. It looks okay. Let's copy it to make sure. Yep, I had written the name wrong. Okay, well, that seems to work. Good. The next test suite is Backstage passes, and I think then we have all of the different yeah, that's all of the different things we have. So let's make one called passes. Let's copy this. So that's it. Yunk. Put this up a bit. Okay. And there's lots of stuff going on here. Cell in, let's just take 45, quality 15. Move. Oh, there's lots of stuff we have to move here. Oops. There we go. To name. Move 45 to cell in. Move 15 to quality. Perform. Update item. Expect cell in to be 44. Expect quality to be, well, what do we expect quality to be? Quality item is never negative. That's interesting. Quality increases by 2 when there are 10 days left. Backstage pass likely to be increased quality as the selling value approaches. Oh, so brie should also increase in quality as its selling value approaches. Interesting, it doesn't. Why am I doing something terribly wrong with my brie? Aged brie. Interesting. We may have to check this. It may be case sensitive. Backstage pass has been increased quality as its selling value approaches, so we expect this to be 16. Same game with. Oh no, it's okay at the moment. Wonder why. Good. Okay, and I wonder if this is case sensitive. Let's see. Or even if it needs it seems to be case sensitive, doesn't it? This fails now. Interesting. Let's see. Okay. That's now working. Is it important that we use double quotes? I don't know. Let's see if that's important. All these things I don't know about this testing suite. Yes, now it's failing. Okay, so this is it's obviously important. Expect quality to be 6. It should increase in quality. Okay, and now we're getting a pass for this here. And this one here is now passing. So there seems to be a problem with the quality here. Increasing quality, I guess. No, that's okay. Once the sell-by date is passed, quality degrades twice as fast. So this is for testing for other. Okay. So just create an other and see if that works. I haven't yet finished with the Backstage passes. Like HP, increase in quality as the selling value approaches. Increases by 2 when there are 10 days or less, and 3 when there are 5 days or less. But quality drops to 0 after the concert. Okay. So what I would like to do, wrong window, this window, is let's make a lot of these. See how many we need. So the first step is when sell-in is 11. We expect sell-in to be 10 afterwards. We expect quality to be 16. If sell-in is 10, we expect sell-in afterwards to be selling afterwards to be 9, and the quality not to be 16 but 17. Sell-in is 6. By 3 and there are 5 days or less. Okay, I think it works this way. Sell-in 6. Sell-in afterwards is going to be 5, and we expect quality to be 17. By sell-in 5, however, we expect quality to be 18 afterwards. Okay, by sell-in 1, we expect quality to be 18. 0, quality 18. By sell-in 0, move 0 to sell-in. Afterwards we expect sell-in to be -1. And quality to be 0. I think that's what I expect. Let's see if that works. Oh, lots of stuff worked. And this one fails, but that's what we expect because it doesn't have a way to show negative numbers. Okay, and let's add one more test suite for other. Let's copy that. Get rid of that line. Okay, one more test suite for other. Test case. Sell-in 5, quality 15. Move other to name, move 5 to sell-in, move 15 to quality, perform, I still can't type, update item, expect sell-in to be 4, expect quality to be 14. Okay. Okay, looks okay. Oh, we have lots of passes here, don't we? Two passes files. Okay, let's get rid of that later. Test case sell-in 1 quality 15. Move other to name. Move 1 to sell-in. Move 15 to quality. Perform update item. Expect sell-in to be 0. Expect quality to be 14. Then one other thing. Let's make sell-in 0, and we expect the quality to fall twice as fast. Sell-in to be -1, quality to be 13. This is what we expect. And we have the same problem with -1, 1. And we have lots of repeated files now. Let's delete those. Yep, there are 2 backup files which Emacs has created. Okay, let's run the tests again. And yep, it worked. And there are some failing tests which are tests to do with negative days. Negative days, it just doesn't know what to do. Oh, we can add one more test. We got 2 more tests. That quality is never negative, and that's one thing. So sell-in 1, quality 0. Expect sell-in to be 0 and quality to be 0. That's one test we'd like to have. Seems to work. Cool. And what other tests we want to do? I think that's a good start. Okay, so we now have some test suite, some test data, some tests created to capture the requirements. I'm not sure if we are covering every branch of the code here, but we're getting quite close to it. And I think that's all the work I want to do on it now. So I will carry on with the refactoring. I'll start the refactoring in the next video. Thank you very much.